Hey, what's going on, you guys? So, we have now finished up the first week of History 101, Perspectives in History. So, here is what I want to go over with you just to make sure that this is a clear thing for you guys. Okay. So, this week, again, I would focus on the discussion post, why we should study history. It is a very in depth one. And I think for the most part, where you're going to kind of run into a bit of an issue is if you do this and just kind of whiz right through it. So, my focus when I got ready to write mine, again, visual posts as normal, did an introduction, where you're from, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, this portion right here, I believe that you need to make sure that you focus in on answering the direct question. Okay. I did mine with obviously a lot of visuals, which is normal for my post, but make sure that you focus in on that. Once you get done with that, here is how I did it for this week. So I finished up my response to my classmates today as normal. Then after I got done with that, then I reached over and finished up this project. So I want to show you guys what it will require for this project. So it does have a rubric, which I think I already have open. So it does have a rubric, and these are the topics that you get to choose from. And of course, for me, I chose Chernobyl. And while doing research in Chernobyl and of course my handy Google Doc here, I found out that there are two different ways of spelling Chernobyl. I did not know that. So that was something I did learn in this class immediately in week one was there are two different spellings of the word Chernobyl. So you have Cher, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but Chernobyl as opposed to the Ukrainian spelling of Chornobyl, which was pretty cool to just learn that part and to go, oh, okay, now I understand. I think if you guys decide to do that topic, that might be something that you really work on. Another thing for this topic to make sure that you do is include your sources. And the reason why I say that is because he is very clear in the rubric for this to make sure that you provide, all of the steps and go through what you need to do. Okay. Make sure that this is according to the APA style of reference. So just make sure that you're doing that. I did talk to one other student who had turned theirs in early and forgot to include some type of references. So I did, of course, include my references here in my sources section. So that is really about it for this project for this particular week. Nothing major that you're going to have to deal with. And as you go on, we're going to get ready for our module 2. And if you guys have any questions or anything that I have said inside of this video that rang out to you and you want to know more, then reach out to me inside of the comment section. If it's something that is being useful for you, then please make sure that you hit the like. It lets the algorithm know that this is beneficial to other people. And with that being said, I will see you guys next week. One, so I don't need to be recording. So